Are you thinking about starting a social media channel for TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube, but you're looking for a niche?
Figuring out what your niche is before you start means you can differentiate yourself and allow you to brand your channel so your viewers can turn into subscribers. Speaking of, don't forget. So what niches are out there? What's the best one for you? And more importantly, which one makes the most amount of money? These are all great questions and I am going to answer them in this video. But there's an even more important question that you have to ask yourself when it comes to picking out your niche. What is it? I'll get to it later. Come on, let's go. Your niche is the subject matter of your channel, the central thesis of your platform, and the topic of discussion for your community. If you have a good niche and you're hitting it hard, the algorithm will know who to push your video out to, and those people can quickly decide if they want to follow your channel or not. This is the best way for maximum growth. So what are our choices? Well, here are 100 niches that you can pick from. Whoa, that's a lot of text on this screen. So here's what I'm going to do. Down in the description below, there's a link to a PDF of all 100 niches. Go ahead and check it out. So now, how do we pick a niche? The best way to pick a niche is to look into your own life. Okay, let's do this exercise together. Take out a piece of paper and a pen and list out all of the topics that you're interested in based on these 6 categories. Do you have a talent? Are you good at singing or dancing or playing an instrument better than most people? You don't have to be a maestro, but you have to enjoy doing it and learning how to get better at it. That could be your niche. Have you been in your careers for 5 years or more and know about your work subject matter better than most people? Do you enjoy talking about your work outside of your work environment and teaching and explaining it to others? Then that could be your niche. I was a TV editor for 20 years, so my niche is going to be about content creation. Everyone has some hobbies. What are yours? Chances are you have spent years of your life enjoying this hobby, learning about it, getting better at it. Doesn't matter if it's collecting stamps or playing video games. Maybe you're an immigrant or a second-generation immigrant. If you can't tell, I am Chinese. I can create a whole channel where I learn and find out about my roots. Chinese food, Chinese language, Chinese history, etc., etc., etc. Do you live an interesting lifestyle that most other people don't know about or have never heard of? Maybe you live in an RV or you live in a countryside. You can make that your niche. And last, do you have a cause or a nonprofit you want to promote? Do you want to rant about politics or current affairs or the environment? That could be your niche. Okay, so now you have your list. Go down your list and look at each item and think hard about whether if you can consistently make videos and content about it for the long term. Building a social media channel is a long game. You have to constantly make content in your niche and spend a lot of your time doing it. So you want to make sure you pick a niche that you're passionate about, that you're interested in, that you love, and you can continue to make content for it many months and years down the line. If the item on your list is not something that you can do long term, cross it out. So now your list should be slimmed down. There should only be a few choices left. At the beginning of this video, I have said that there's another very important question you have to ask yourself when it comes to picking out your niche. Your social media channel has to land somewhere on this spectrum, between educational to entertainment, between informational to personality. Why? Because people watch social media videos for either one of 2 reasons. They either want to learn something new or they want to be entertained. And of course, you can do a combination of both, which lands you somewhere in the middle of the spectrum. In fact, some of the best channels provide edutainment, where it teaches you something while keeping you entertained at the same time. Educational channels are based on facts, knowledge, and information. Entertainment channels, however, are based on your personality and the life you live. For example, an educational cooking channel means you should focus on interesting and distinct dishes made from scratch. Hashtags and SEO are very important for your channel because you want to make sure people searching for certain recipes find your content. An entertainment cooking channel means focusing less on the recipe and steps, but more on the fun and joy of the process. In fact, messing up will be half of the fun. Remember, a personality-based channel means you are the brand. So your hobby, your humor, your interest, your life, Much like a reality show, the niche is you. So figure out where your strengths are and where your channel lies on this spectrum. Now look at the niches that are left on your list. If your channel leans to the right, you can have a few different niches. But if your channel leans towards educational, you should niche down and pick just one. If you're looking to monetize eventually, and who isn't, which one pays more? The niche that pays the most have to do with these three things. Please remember them: health, wealth, and relationships. They usually have the highest CPMs, RPMs, and higher commission rates on affiliate links. Hopefully, this video helped you pick out your perfect niche. Next, we have to start making content, and I will dive right into that in my next video.